Afternoon. My name is Maddie Forsyth, and before I begin this presentation, I'd just like to take the time to acknowledge the traditional landowners on which I am commencing this presentation on, the Noongar people. Our sequence of lessons is based for a Year 3 cohort, however we would like to see this topic introduced as a whole school approach. The prior knowledge is that in Year 2 students look at the special connections of place and country that Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders share with the land in which they live. So the lessons begin with National Sorry Day, followed by National Reconciliation Week, and the last lesson will focus around NAIDOC Week. The assessment strategies that we have chosen are summative anecdotal notes, formative observations, and self-assessments. Formative observation, self-assessment, and anecdotal notes will be carried out throughout will be the same and be carried out through all of the lessons. So for the formative observations will be that teachers monitor students communicating to their peers and during class discussions. This will hopefully, with the teachers' input, increase participation, engagement, and develop understanding, and hopefully the teachers will be able to provide timely feedback. The self-assessments is that students use hand gestures to rate how well they know the content or how they're feeling about the content they have learnt. Anecdotal notes will help the teacher with ideas about how these students are feeling and be able to remind them of what they might need to change for future planning. The summative assessments, however, changed for each of the lessons. So in Lesson 1, which is focusing on National Sorry Day, the summative assessments is that students will be writing a piece of text about how they feel whilst looking at the resources in which we've provided. So this is a video called My Place, focusing on the apology episode, and a book titled Stolen Girl. In Lesson 2, the same assessment of anecdotal notes, formative observations, and self-assessments will be carried out. However, the summative assessment is that students will create a poster to show information that they have gathered about Reconciliation Week. In Lesson 3, students are focusing on NAIDOC Week. The same assessments of anecdotal notes, formative observations, and self-assessments will be carried out, along with students being able to create a poster about the NAIDOC Week ceremonies and the recipients of the awards. They will research an recipient and then discuss this with the class. Another summative assessment in this one is that students will answer questions based on what they have learnt during the lessons. The outcomes that we wish to achieve is students will be able to discuss the importance of national events that support Indigenous peoples, their histories and their cultures, and in particular looking at those days, National Sorry Day, National Reconciliation Week, and National Aborigines and Islands Day Observance Committee, NAIDOC Week.